Good morning, everybody. Brian Vasquez here, Crack and Smile. Want to deliver my weekly message. Today, I want to talk about being grateful and thankful for the things that we got going on in our lives. A lot of times, we overlook these little things that are going on and things we should be happy about because we want so much more. We want more money. We want a better job. We want a bigger house. We want a better car, and so on and so on. But the reality is, what can you be thankful for? And I thought about this yesterday evening when I was on my way with my two children. We were headed to go get ice cream from Dairy Queen, and I was sitting in the back of the car, and they were just driving and looking at each other, listening to music, and just rejoicing and laughing. And I just thought it was a beautiful moment that I could just take in and think about my teenage daughters, 18 and 16, wanting to hang out with their dad. And just that little small moment was very perfect for me and allowed me to just think about it because I know so many friends and family that either they're not involved in their children's lives or their circumstances that are going through health issues or different things going on that, they're not allowed, they can't do those same things. And so for me, that little moment I'm so thankful for. And also I'm so thankful for a lot of other things, but we can talk about that in a later date. So I asked, what are you thankful for? We overlook this so many times because we want so much more. And we're willing to give up so much time to try to get those things. But in reality, we're taking for granted the things that are right in front of us, whether it's our spouse or other half, girlfriend, whether it's our children, whatever it is. There's things that we're sacrificing because we want so much more. But if we took the time to just be thankful and understanding of what's going on in front of us, we'll understand that sometimes our children and the other half or whatever it is around us doesn't they're not worried about a bigger house or the material things or whatever it is. They just want our time and they just want us to understand that the influence and the what we give and what we bring to the table is more important than some of those other things that pretty much give you a smile for a little bit, and then once you've had it for a while, you're kind of like wanting something else. So I speak to you guys about this because it's very key that we take time to be thankful for the things that we have in front of us and understand that we go through trials and tribulations sometimes because it's showing us what we have and also showing us our character and showing us things about ourselves and how we can get through things. We talked in a previous message about, us individuals when we go through things, and it seems like the things that we go through them multiple times, meaning, we go through a broken relationship, then we go through it again, or we go through a job and then we get fired, or we go through it again, or we quit, whatever it may be, and it's a cycle. And I talk about these things because it seems like no matter how many times we go through it, it always feels like the first time. Our emotions are high and we just continuously feel like it's the first time over and over. But the reality is we need to be focused on the blueprint of how to change from those things happening to us and how we're actually going to deal with them. So I just say, what are you thankful for? Another thing today, I had to watch a video that my daughter did, a tribute video for a friend of mine who her son is dealing with cancer. And man, this touched me deeply because I was sitting there watching a little boy who was born happy, good looking young man, and just enjoying life as a child and just, playing sports and doing all the fun, fun family things you do. And I see him and his mom together and him with some family or friends. And then all of a sudden you see through the video where cancer started to take over and it started to influence his body and show different signs. And also you could just see him going through his visits. And then, I look at him now and where he's at and the struggles and fight for life. And, I think about it to myself, how would I feel if my child told me, hey, Dad, I just want to let God take my life and I don't want to go through any more pain. And man, I don't know if I could deal with that. Because me personally, I'll give my life for my children. And so when I think about these things, I sit there and go, man, some of the things that I'm going through or that I've been through is nothing compared to someone's life that you love. So with that said, what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? Understand somebody out there has something worse going on. Take some time to reflect and just be happy and think about the blessings that you have. Think about your child being in sports or your child being happy to share stories when they come home from school. Think about being able to have a job. Be happy to think about you have a vehicle that takes you back and forth to places. Whatever it is, take the time to be thankful for those things. I understand that sometimes in life we want more. But you don't have to sacrifice the things that are in front of you, or the things that make you happy, or the things that look up to you, to go out there and just give so much time and chase something that you honestly will never be happy for, because it's never going to be enough. With that said, I hope everybody has a great week. Make sure to go out there and crack a smile, touch others, continue to share your stories. We have so many great things coming up. We also have so many great testimonies that we'll be sharing. I'm so thankful for the work that we're doing inside of the Adult Detention Center. I see individuals being touched. I see individuals starting to understand, it's not about, the moment or what they're going through. It's how they react, and the plan that they're putting together, so that when they walk outside and they start that real world life, that they're prepared and they already started it inside. So with that said, have a great week. Make sure to crack a smile, and thank you for your time.